What the fuck is that? I've had enough.
What's good? It's your boy DopeSomething. Welcome back to the channel.
Oh my
As
god, it's
promised,
not
I told you it would be a whole lot more Monster Hunter
stats.
videos, and I am staying true to my word. Before we get
Fighting
kicked off too deep, I
Rathalos.
just want to say there will be a couple spoiler monsters in this video. I will leave a little subtitle hint before it actually transfers over into that section.
This shouldn't take that
So
long.
if you do plan on buying Monster Hunter
Started
Wilds,
it.
or if
If
you
I
already
ain't hit him,
have
I
it and
thought
you
he was
haven't
gonna
made
drop
it
me there.
to the end game, technically so to speak, I'll give you a little warning. That way you can avoid spoiling yourself for it. I didn't
They
really care
added a
about
little
showing
effects
Rathalos
to
too
it and
much though
slap. Oh my
because
god.
it's an OG monster. Let's be honest, we all seen Rathalos. It's
The
just
attack
different variant.
effects and your
I
ailment, they
won't
added in
explain
between.
the Guardian aspect of them or nothing
Konaki
like that
soaked
in case
the
you want to
ailment
stay
of
spoiler
afflicting.
free. So let's get back into what I was talking about at first. Monster Hunter Wilds. Is it
Hey, what's your handle?
everything that I thought it would
When you
be?
talk to her before you post the
Is the
question.
question that I'm asking myself, and I want to ask y'all:
When I'm
if you were playing
done,
Monster Hunter,
I'll
is it
read
everything you thought it would
chapter.
be? Are you excited to be playing it? Has the honeymoon phase wore off for you? Hell, how many hours do y'all even got in the game? Have y'all made it and beat the complete story and made it to the tempered monster section
Oh,
and all the high end monsters, the new variants, so on and so forth? Well, this is gonna be like a shorter type video of me talking about what I think. Was it worth spending? Because I got the premium edition, so I spent about 80, 90 on this. Was it worth buying the edition? Honestly, for the cosmetics it gave me,
huh?
yes and no. Yes, because one of the cosmetics I got were the Oni horns, which you can see me wearing in this video,
Oh, this
as well as
game
the
is
little introduction clip. You also see me
I'm just
doing it.
playing you.
As well as my secret or my secret has that unique design to it that I love for sure. So I would say it was worth the money, as well as I have no problem supporting this game
Don't
because I
worry,
love.
daddy's
Excuse
home.
me, sorry. I love Monster Hunter in general, as well as the
yeah.
game itself. Oh
I ain't
my
gonna lie, he just ran
god!
the shit out of
I
me.
know if y'all seen the first video, I glaze it to an extreme extent, and I didn't have as many hours as I do now in the game. But that smooth, excited
Guess what?
feeling,
And I got a weapon that negates
it
that
hasn't
water
diminished yet.
bullshit.
After what 30, 40 ish
Oh,
hours, maybe a little bit more than that, give or take. I still have
Did he
excitement
just?
to fight these
Wow.
new monsters and so on and so forth. And I'm still unlocking stuff in the game. I feel like a lot of people aren't talking about this. There are so many new variants of monsters, and they also brought back some of the old monsters that it's really a fresh, like it's extremely fresh to the point where I'm like, I know I'm hunting the same monster.
oh,
Like I'm
cut
at that
your
point
ass,
where I'm farming
motherfucker.
gear and stuff. So I am hunting the same monster a little bit, but every fight is not the same. It's like I keep seeing them do new moves or new
And I took him out of
variants
enraged.
of something they were doing previously that I didn't even know they could do. As well as I'm experimenting with different like the different elements and
Oh, it
ailments
actually
and so on
changes
and
it if
so
it gets
forth.
wet. That's
Again, that kind of
crazy.
comes with your weapon of choice, so on and
What you
so
say?
forth.
My
So
armor, it switches if it gets
I'm a
wet.
dual blade user. Y'all noticed by seeing this clip that that's my primary weapon. My second is a long sword, which I'd switch it up every now and then when I decide, I want a little bit more extra flavor. Um, so I have a whole lot to experiment with as far as ailments, so on and so forth. As y'all can see here, this is a spoiler section, so y'all have about the next half, so like the minute or two to skip. Do it now. Again, last time, spoiler warning,
What
because
the
at this
fuck
point, this is the
is
cutscene. In about
that?
10 seconds, you're going to see the actual monster itself. You've been warned.
I've had enough.
All right. For those who stuck through, let's get back into the discussion, shall we? So, the monsters
Yeah.
itself,
I've
it
had
like I said, is
fucking
still
enough.
fresh. I
Every
hit in
single
game where I'm
monster
fighting,
tops
temper
the other
monsters, so on and
ones
so forth. I
by
think
like
I
10.
sound like a broken record now. I lost my whole train of thought because I had to break that segment. I'm sorry. So it's just might end up repeating a
I'm
little
about to go
bit.
to the Black
But
Planet.
anyway, it was worth the money that I spent for sure. Whether you bought the regular version, which again, everything I got for like buying the extra version was just cosmetic stuff. So for all means, if you're new to Monster Hunter, you don't really care about cosmetics. The armors are good enough that you don't even need any of the additional content. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. And honestly, I'm not even using. The only really cosmetic I'm using that I paid for was my secret, whatever you want to call the mount. That's the only one I'm really using 24/7. I actually took off the Oni horns and the
You're
look of a
enraged.
lot of my
We
other
just started. How are
armor,
you
so on and
already
so forth,
enraged? We just started.
because of how good they made the armor look.
Can
So
I get a
it's
little bit
definitely
of
worth the
time to
money,
learn your
whatever
moves,
version you get.
please?
If you love Monster Hunter, and even if you're new to the series, go ahead and put the money in. Please enjoy yourself. If you love watching Monster Hunter and the game looks enjoyable, I promise you, it's 100 times better actually playing the game itself. But that's my little. It's not really a promotion, but like that's my little 2 cents on the matter, so on and so forth. Um, what I did want to tell though, if you're playing with friends, the game gets even better than it was previously. They also added AI, as you already know about this, this little section. They already added AI to make it a little bit easier for the solo players, so on and so forth. So if you're on the gate of getting the game, if it looks fun, you enjoy monsters, you enjoy intense combat, so on and so forth, go ahead and take that leap and buy the
Oh,
game. I promise you won't regret it.
I can do it.
But with all that being said, let's get to the ultimate conclusion
Oh,
of,
got his tail.
was Monster Hunter worth it? Overall, that's what we all here for. That's what we all
Leading
care
up to
about.
this
For the people
moment,
who haven't
man,
made that leap, of
this game is
course,
beautiful.
you're
The
probably watching this
combat
because
is
even one, you
intense.
like watching,
The
me
music
and the
is
channel
dreamy.
and the goofy moments, or you're actually here to see what I thought
It's
about the game
it's
itself before
alive
y'all
and
buy it.
fun.
And all I can say is definitely take that
Even
leap. I think the
obviously,
game is
this ain't nowhere
worth
near the end of the
well
game.
what I paid
This is the
for it,
warm up
which was 80.
tutorial, quote unquote,
Which if you
for you
want
when you get
the
into
premium
that
edition, if you don't care about
pursuit.
cosmetics, of
The
course
game
don't
goes
get
into
that. Just buy the
difficulty.
base game. You're gonna love it
That's
either
our number
way.
still gonna drop.
And
Hard mode
rating
is
wise, if I can
hard.
rate this on a scale of
The
1 to
cheat
10, I would
ranks
say it is a
to kill the
solid
monsters.
8.
It's
I
about
give
to
it an
still gotta
8
drop.
because
I can't.
depending
I
on who
can't
you
refuse it.
are, obviously they didn't add the hard modes and stuff yet, but the
I'm
game
gonna say
can get
it's perfect
repetitive if you don't
because
truly enjoy it. That's the only
even
reason I would
though
list it at an
I
8,
would love to
but
see
they
this
did it in
outro and see
such a
what they got
unique and
going
fun
on with this
way
village,
that grinding the same boss over and
with
over
this
and over
outro.
again never loses that
And what I
feel
really
as
was
of yet.
saying is, if this
Maybe after
game,
like a month or
I know
two,
I said it's about to
maybe,
drop, but
but
what I really want to see is
Monster
more
Hunter does a
Monster
good job of
Hunter
keeping itself up,
now,
updating it, and applying new
that
monster
allows
difficulties,
us
so on and
to
so forth.
basically hunt
So it
treasure.
definitely was worth buying.
Because I
I
know
think
a
y'all
lot
should
more
check it
simp
out. It's been
stuff
your
than I
boy
do
Dope
like
Some. Leave a like,
to make the
comment,
narcotics
subscribe, and I
and
will catch y'all in the
capture
next
and a whole
video.
lot of this
Peace.
gear.